football team looking to muscle its section. Cam Ward.
Kickoff of the 41st Virginia Tech. It's Friday night. Ram trucks, all a part of the for Miami quarterback Cam. And then they let you throw the ball at Incarnate Word and Wazoo. Canes 4-0. They have dominated by an average of 40+ per game. Just to Vandy, losses to Rutgers.
Yeah, they really have. And they got their work win in a lot of different manners.
Wisconsin, and we get our first look. Amongst the national leaders in passing touch, he became the first Hurricanes quarterback. He finds his running back.
He is the go-to target for Cam. Moanoa, the right
to the top of your screen, and they set up an anvil on wheels.
And they don't have to be, crossing routes.
And Tech the D line. They bring 5 away. Football comes out.
As he was going down or what? Pocket, they just get there. An incomplete pass was what happens here after they indeed
get a closer look. Let's bring it in.
The ruling of a fumble and recovered by.
Looked like it may have been down again. And the ruling on the field was fumble.
I mean, is that madness of whether the arm was coming forward or? Okay.
After further review.
Yeah, not enough to over Andre for a team that has struggled. This is a golden opportunity on the road.
Yeah, really.
Tootin coming off 3 straight 100-yard. Kind of flat. And 2 plays, 2
Hope program in the Houston area. Baylor made his way to Virginia Tech.
Alston drones downfield. Virginia Tech capitalizes off
hands on his hips a little bit, but miss, and then the eyes down the field.
There is a very friendly rivalry between those two. Not scored first. Hokies capitalize. Chris Johnson has Florida State champion in the plays early in the game. Well, today drones who struggled to make throws downfield. 3-touchdown game against South Florida.
Uncharted waters for the Hurricanes.
APR chasing him from, and Ward the ability to improvise.
It is heck of a long period of time. Basically built.
Teams player wears the number 25 each. Teamers teams.
Timeout.
Died. Mario Cristobal's team. Their current starting who had it against Old Dominion. It's 3rd down and 1. Miami keeps it on the ground. It'll
be solid pass rush. I mean, he can flat out.
The tight end in motion. And shovels and hangs on.
Frame kind of tips it to himself.
Slide. Ward to the end zone. But there is a flag.
Reads, and that ball is thrown
on the kickoff. Swindy Borgalis for the PAT. Mario Cristobal told us this week, a kick your you-know-what play.
Yes, he's a guy that learns fast. He's on that touchdown throw.
And when I spoke to him this week, there was that quiet. When I talked to him, he also said, believe in him early in the process.
The numbers, he's had accolades. To a conference championship, the NFL, and came
with Jimbo Fisher at Texas A&M camp. And went back and told Jimbo, hey, Cam Ward is a baller.
Benji Gosnell, the tight end. Rushing attack generally leads the way. And they really want to stay committed to the
early and often.
Attack didn't play last week. That one is off.
Eat you up in terms of their tipped, especially over the middle.
Aiden Green almost guided that ball. And they talked about Mish. Evading, throws back across.
Themselves open. He is not afraid, so he just knows.
Outer, the heartbeat gets slower. He was Houston's top receiver last year. And
outstanding on offense on percent. That's 13th in the 8th.
Say what it is, but by an average. Set up perfectly. Touchdown Miami. Cam
wide open, right in the middle. Cam Ward, and the
quick ones by Miami. It's for very little from its tight end this season, and they tell us heroic career, but they view him
as a talent.
Wilson, Winslow, Shockey, Franks, their game day guest picker is.
I did. It's fitting for Tuscaloosa.
The better half of Nick Saban. Gut
gashes the defense for close.
Find the down and distance mark.
A ball for that to be a first down, and now
He's not in the ball game.
Offside. First down.
Yeah, he was in for across the line of scrimmage from it.
Kangaroos across.
Spot transfer for Vic. After taken down,
Much better this year. Almost had the upset. Miami crowding the box, and that will be enough.
and you know I like that.
Terrific art. Circled on my calendar. Powell forces Drones to
Over the middle, scrambling to your right. He does the smart thing to come back on second out for Kyron Drones.
and it is a run. And there is
Because the real feel is around a guy for the Northeast like me.
Drones wants Lane incomplete.
Pass interference. A penalty result in automatic first down.
Needs. 3 absolutely pass interference.
Aiden Green, dangerous pass. Stiff arm. Slips all the way across the...
By Green up the...
That looks like... Air dropped by Felton.
And usually a pretty reliable... That was coming on third down.
Moore, redshirt sophomore, Bethlehem.
Or to his brother, Caden Moore, one of Miami, who rolled into his...
In Lawrence.
So he has taken some snaps. Redshirt sophomore, Bluefield, Virginia.
A toss to... He gets lit up, and it's underthrown.
Loss of down. Second down.
Yeah, that...
Or a penalty happened to move you back, and that is tough to read. Outside the tackle box. Play outside the tackle box.
Let's bring in Matt Austin. Matt, what did you see?
The quarterback gave on it. It's either an incomplete. You move the ball. It's incomplete.
Second. Lane the pass to Tootin, and he is up.
Freshman got a lot of length and play. You talk about St. Thomas Aquinas players to come out of that high school that Clark was talking about. Barrett physically imposed, could not believe that him, and he was ready to lead right here for Virginia Tech.
Drones over the middle, under.
Surveying.
Ray Joseph back to. This one bounces
As well.
In the half.
In his own.
and a gain of a couple.
Was he about the whole thing? Mark Fletcher actually was one.
Shovel. Riley. And runs for the first. Downfield.
Could have been in better position. The position, but it's the throw by Cam.
Back shoulder. Jacoby.
Who's helping him up there?
Was in the heyday of the U. Machetes his leader
In the running game. Mario Cristobal told us this is.
Downfield, Restrepo contested. Has thrived on the has carried it into Miami to begin the second quarter. Steamrolls to the 5-yard line.
16 touchdowns is where all that veteran lead.
Out of a 2-tight.
50 pounds. He's lost over 100, but he's nimble, big, because he's coached some really good ones.
Floats it back to the end zone.
January from Holmes, the Miami Hurricane.
Ward's throw intercepted. Mose Phillips pick.
Stay inside. He had a thing up the sideline and made him think he was
Ball and a chance to tie. Drones finds Lane, who slips. Sheds a tackle. A young
relative. The guy that they sweat in the summers.
college football for Virginia. Makes a tackle. He could go. Tootin, 55.
Job up front by the offensive line. I mean, it's just then Mario Noah.
Tootin's 9th of the season. Punching it in, instead an interception. Joel Tootin. And we've got a brand 4 of the last 5 and 7 of the last. It's Virginia Tech, battle of top 3 teams in the first year in the ACC for both. Regular season finale to secure a spot.
So let's see what he has here.
Backfield.
turnover, and he hit at the end of that next drive. So he's off to
Martinez picks up the tough yard.
open it up with an explosive pass.
Down the middle, too high for Restrepo.
That is not Restrepo.
Martinez, and it'll bring up third.
And getting off the field, now you have to take advantage of it.
Motion. Steps up, dancing. And they get the freshman by.
Have used. He is going to be, but he.
Chris Johnson on the wheel. Reaches up.
Got two really good corners. You may want to, or guys that can flat out play end to man.
They keep it on the ground. And
you're not going to speed him up to make the quarterback's face to speed up the front. He doesn't long.
Here comes shot APR into the box.
Every move in the book, and he just swapped.
So Dylan Joel. They kick it away from. And that's gold.
All 13 when the bus comes for my kids.
Lane finds a tunnel. All the way has a touchdown. There's gets to the outside. Powers.
We gave it to a patient run, playing at his speed.
Seized momentum. There's Stephen Gosnell taking this
tall and delivers a nice.
Cut down in the backfield.
Well played. You can play him at defensive tackle. Had a few good meals in Ottawa.
Lane turns the corner. Touchdown, Virginia Tech.
Right here, keep an eye on him. Heck of a job. I mean,
in the film room, the PAT good. They have settled on Jennings. So good defensively through these first 4 games. Has not been as competent.
Go for 200 yards a game coming after it.
The shot for George. Covered well.
When you're talking to Mario Chris, that was a point of concern. They have a
line is the strength of their defense. Ward gets rid of it. Restrepo in hand.
Down or commit a penalty.
This might be Ward rolling out. It's a throwaway.
Ball quickly.
Off-yard penalty. Replay second down.
He had a free play, so keep him moving.
Dancing. Backpedaling.
When at the speed he wants to play it at. Has stiff-armed a defensive lineman way.
In the field, the runner was short of the line to get.
Miami, I was going to bring up the fact. Virginia Tech's mind, should Miami go?
When you the experience.
Quarterback does for you. Incomplete. Wanted Isaiah Horton. Goes to the best wide receiver. And Isaiah Horton is coming along. He's a quick. And Virginia Tech gobbles him up.
And by trying to make guys miss, not yardage.
In trouble. Finally met by
PR. Man.
Fair catch called for and 2 timeouts left for first guy miss yet again.
He affects 2 spots on the offensive line over to center, so I'll update you on
to begin the third quarter.
This is the 2-minute timeout.
More than hanging in. They've got a 7-point been in command. That one
3rd and 9 to advantage my answers. You know they're trying to pick up the first down.
Brent Pound played a little bit of that this was a team that was just a few plays. In the first half, we're seeing the version of Virginia. And the backside runs for the first.
When you run drones. That's off the field and possessing the football.
Messador, Bain when he comes back.
Watching quarterback play and wide receivers do this rusher as well as a defensive tackle.
You're trying to avoid the use of film just inside midfield. Newton close to 100. Chased by Barron, throws on the run.
Progressions, and then you got to become an gauge in the pocket. Starts to break.
Up the middle. Less than 40 seconds downfield into coverage, broken up.
Break, and if anything, toys around with 49-yarders.
Oh, Sept!
Sometimes,
and it seemed Virginia Tech will attempt.
But when you know where to go, guys are in their rush lanes. Here's Long for the year.
Career long 47.
Been hot on offense.
And kick, fielded by Johnson. He was one.
A completion.
They've got a shot. Back shoulder broken up.
As if it were a spot foul. I keep one come a spot foul.
A strike over the middle, just out of the rim. Do you have enough time for a play?
I went wrong. I may go ahead and kick pulling guys around. That's exactly the
Timeout, Miami.
Will hold and this one and tucks it in the final moments of the first half. Take a look at our player spotlight brought to
like weeks about 9 yards a clip.
They feed. He rams his way for a first down.
Scenarios, 3rd and long in the pass rush.
Backfield, Tootin.
A scrimmage and making plays. Nice job right there in the box.
Some of it back. And Cloud
38 yards in the first half because Miami was only a
quick throw. Gosnell the catch. First down, Virginia.
Thrown out to Stephen Gosnell, who does just enough.
Much of Ali Jennings. He was in there early. Thomas gets the call. Got a yard.
Stay on schedule here, so expect tech or another run.
Motion. Jalen Lane in the Smiths. Hit by Alston.
So he has a little more room.
Aaron pumps.
Down attempts. It's just 38. John Love. Why not?
Why not? We're thinking of all of that. Flooding, damage. They go into the third quarter trailing. The ball has been saying at halftime this year. It's hammers across.
Drones, the quarterback for Virginia Tech. Trenches with Cristobal. It's the way that he's recruited.
Offense and defensive lines. That's Cam Ward. Plugging in.
Jalen Milroe, number 5. Cam Ward.
Can do. He's going to jump up a lot of draft.
Brown stopped at the line of has held its own, and right now no pressure off on the slant, and then the yak
open on the outside, right there for his quarterback to deliver.
Just the 6th time a Miami wide Ward can run, and he will.
The only thing he does fast is getting. It's a very, very quick.
Scared. He never gets scared. Cam Ward, as Damian Martinez acts a season ago. Field tipped. Spence.
They just peel back. It's tipped into the air.
And turnovers. It's on the run. Incomplete. Now that play has been worked.
They've done one heck of a job. Locked up just right for two.
Drones drops it off. Incomplete.
Was there along with Benji, and because he knew somebody's in the wrong.
From 27. Harrison Sept.
The field goal.
Well, you had back. Fletcher gets the call.
Pretty good about themselves after that stop.
Ward boomerangs it. Now,
Yeah.
and now you've given them an open like Virginia Tech. When it comes to hit as he throws it, and it's
Excellent pass rush.
a career high 8 catches. Fletcher.
And Cam McCormick. As I say that, Arroyo's back in the game.
He's got blockers in front. Speed feathers the sideline.
Right tackle. Watch his block. He's just showing you the everything. Hey, I got you. Trust. He got one block. Second one down the field.
Who did Mario Cristobal?
Don't you know Virginia would love to have that call back.
Activated in the third quarter. Strong. And he spun down quickly again.
In school history about his
Motions out. Pressure, dangerous play. It's incomplete.
with that thing, there is nobody of about 4 offensive linemen.
Runs. Touchdown.
Calmness and his ability to throw things like this when he pulls it down.
Think of the wild handle stopped. Miami gets the. That's a 10-point swing.
Right in the middle of the field. Oh, he's getting them riled up.
More than a 2-score game. Momentum swing was real. last 20 years. Bucks it to the sideline.
You know, the tight end finds himself wide open in the flat danger.
A first down run for Tootin.
Staying on schedule, which is the
Bryant again. He's been in the middle of it all.
after that run.
18 touches. Breaking free. Down the sideline. Reach.
That yellow flag says yes, you did.
Penalty. Replay second down.
That play. Incomplete. And Virginia Tech Hurricanes up and down. Non-conference schedule at midfield.
Oh, not one bit.
Clock is
Seconds going to have to
now they have to
started at 25, so
another big.
he's on a second, third level. As
No point in the finger mentality, old school, and rarely do you see the small.
he's threw them into the next guy.
Ends in, completes, land. And he is tackled for
Tackles and continue drive.
play clock at 1.
They don't get the 5 yard.
You can feel the tension of rivals and the ACC opener. We're more than a 2-touchdown underdog tonight. Hit, throws it away.
Read that takes you to that, and it's just those two that are going to battle over.
Miami brings, heaves it into the end zone. Touchdown!
This play, pressure right away. Rush of a few Miami Hurricane.
It's a 10-point lead for Virginia Tech, career high 100.
And I ask, followed it up with this games like this.
Express game track. Both cousins.
Rolled their sleeves up and they came to play tonight. APR back in line with the defense ready to.
From a year ago. His record. I was talking to Jim Phillips, who's the ACC.
Entered the night with the Heisman. Virginia. So Miami will start at the Johnson, motions out. Catches the screen. Stiff on.
That he's biting. And Lane was in position, but then
Woods in, and Woodson affected the throw.
to the outside, you can't really even see.
Ward will run for the first down.
Back in this game.
Damian Martinez. Green. Strike. Sam Brown. And then Nelson is down for Virginia Tech.
His ass get out of the game.
Well, shockingly, since we had one quarterback.
Going forward, the way Coach Cristobal is.
Blitz. Room to run. From behind at about the 6-yard line.
In the mountains, Brent Pride told me they get the heat. South Florida, see guys with hands up.
Zone incomplete for George. Last week is the running back. Ward back in the end zone. College football's Methuselah
Of the defense and the touch.
quarterback was Justin Herbert. In 2023, ability, many medical red shirts as head coach. 9 in one-score games. Behind Lane. Orton comes in motion. Flag.
But I tell you what,
Holding. Replay second down.
they call play no matter what. You don't know if a flag's coming.
Down territory with the quarterback Ward. Going downfield into the Virginia Tech.
And just overshot it. The ball went high on him. Comes the pressure. Back to Cam Ward. He's going to lead off. That's why you just.
One thing about Cam Ward, over twice, yet you never.
All the guys that are in the huddle with him, defense, if you watch the defense make a play, he's primarily on the outside.
And he's mastered.
Yes, he can get deep. And that's where he's over in the middle. You got all the sidelines.
Gets the call.
Wing T, quarterback.
Yep.
And you learn the position for moments.
First down.
Stoppage at the 2-minute timeout. A full minute to walk off.
Edge pressure. Adam Ward flips it to Williams down the sideline. 3 plays on this drive. On his backside slips. Ends up. It advances the drive.
You're never out of a game. You're never.
Ward to a wide open, makes the lead. Point rather. It's good, which means Virginia's playing was bound to happen one. They like on.
Oh, let me tell you something. I'll tell you quick.
His money, Dre. Right in the deposit, right in the bank.
Tootin and let him play.
Lane and pummels forward. Timeouts for Tech. Throw to the far side. That is caught. Fits it in there. Felton. Time. 50 set for Drones. He'll try to run.
And where they just took. Just call the timeout, settle everybody down. You know you're pointed in the right direction. Believe the amount of time. We're well over.
Stephen Gosnell with a first. Drones dancing around, hit by Bryant. 8. And Virginia Tech.
When you went for that fake, things totally happened.
Deep downfield.
It's clearly out of in your back pocket right now. A lot of time rolled off that clock. Catch it quick and get down.
Off Drones is going to run, and he's comes down to this. There's Virginia Tech, the final play. It looked like Miami had it.
Field. The game is not over. Teams back to the play is a touchdown. The previous play was under.
The ball was bouncing around a little bit, and at least one Miami player who was out of bounds. The ball was still moving around. Still overturned.
Is reversed. It's an incomplete pass. The game is over.